You ever feel like life just sometimes gets a little too serious? Or perhaps you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder? Well, this class is going to take that weight off, put that smile on your face, and we're going to go through a nice flow together. Big shout out to Mark, former student of mine, who came up with the idea of Funky Friday. But you know, it doesn't even need to be Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. You're just having one of those days when you need a good smile and a good flow. Push play, and I'll see you at the top of your mat. Grab a block if you have one. Coming to the top of your mat, intentionally placing your feet underneath your hip bones, parallel to one another, hip distance apart. Take a moment to close your eyes. Now linking breath to movement, which is what flow is all about. We're going to inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, grabbing all those good vibes. Exhale, bringing them to your heart. This time, inhale, left hand forward, right hand behind you, taking a twist. Exhale, bringing your hands back up. Inhale here. Exhale, twisting the other side. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale here. Again, inhale, twisting to the right. Exhale, bringing them up. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing it to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay. This time, inhale, reach your hands up, grabbing onto your left wrist with your right hand. On your next exhale, bending to the side, grounding through both feet, opening up our left side body, turning your gaze downward. Inhale, coming back to center. This time, left hand grabs onto right wrist. Exhale, bending towards the left. Staying grounded in both feet. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. And then bringing your hands down to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, hands on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins, crown of the head forward. Exhale, lower your hands, step back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward dog. Coming onto your toes in downward dog. And then bringing both heels to the right. Stretching out our legs, lowering down. Inhale, back to center, up on your toes. Exhale, both heels down towards the left. Again, inhale onto your toes when you come through center. Exhale, both heels to the right. Inhale through center onto the toes. Exhale, heels down to the left. This time, inhale, come back through center onto your toes. Lower your knees, push forward with your palms, take your tailbone up towards the ceiling, sky. Exhale, lower your heels. Inhale, right leg up behind you. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hips. Staying here or continuing to bring that right foot down and coming into what's called wild thing. Pushing strongly through your left hand. Reaching your belly button upward, reaching towards the sky. Take another inhale here. Exhale, look down back at your mat, very gracefully coming now just onto that left foot again as you come back up through three-legged dog. And then exhale, lower that foot. Inhale, lift your left leg up behind you.
Exhale, bend that leg, stack your hips, keep pushing forward through your palms and your fingers. Staying here or continuing to rotate as you bring that leg down. Now pushing just up with your right hand, reaching up with your left. Strong and bright. Looking down, back at your mat, very gracefully coming back into a three-legged dog. And then exhale, lowering that leg down. Okay. Inhale, look through your hands as we start to walk through, coming into a forward fold. Take a breath here, grabbing onto opposite elbow, starting to sway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to stand, rise, reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a generous step back with your left foot, coming into runner's lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, taking a twist, bringing your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Right hand reaches up. Take an inhale here, draw your right hip back. Exhale. Feeling strong in your foundation, inhale to rise. Exhale to come to the width of your mat into starfish. Taking your hands to your heart center. Taking your heels inward as we start to squat. Take an inhale here. Exhale, stand, hands together. Turning to the back of your mat now, coming into runner's lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your right hand, twisting to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Strong in your foundation, inhale to rise. Exhale, coming back to center. Taking your heels together, coming into a squat. Take an inhale here. Exhale to stand. And then coming back to the front of your mat, bringing your feet together for a moment. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Putting all of your weight in your right leg, bending your left, feeling stable in your right leg. When ready, launching back into Warrior 3. Spreading your wings. Fly, fly away. Inhale, coming through and up to standing staff. Exhale, Warrior 3. Again, inhale, looking at something not moving to help with balance, standing staff. Exhale, Warrior 3. Spread your wings. Inhale, standing staff. This time bending your knee, taking your right hand to the outside of your left leg, bringing your left hand behind you, coming into a standing twist. Inhale, coming back into standing staff. Exhale, lower. Shake it out. Putting all the weight in your left leg, bending your right. When ready, launching back into Warrior 3. Spreading your wings. Inhale, coming through, standing staff. Exhale, Warrior 3. Inhale, standing staff. Exhale, Warrior 3. This time, inhale, come through. Keep your knee bent. Taking your left hand towards your right knee, outside of your right knee, bringing your right hand behind you, taking a twist. Inhale, standing staff. Exhale to lower. We're going to move into a repetitive flow. So once we go through one side, we're going to repeat it several times so that you can start to get a rhythm and get into your groove. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Lower all the way to chaturanga, hover over your mat.
Inhale, baby cobra, lift your heart, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg straight up behind you. Look through your hands. Exhale, step it through and lower your left knee. Inhale to rise. Exhale to straighten your right leg, crawling towards it, leading with your heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it all out. Rebending through that front leg, taking your hands to the inside of your foot, bringing both knees together, sinking back into child's pose for a moment. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it all out. Shifting forward back into tabletop, taking your hands forward. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot straight up behind you. Look through your hands. Exhale, step it through, lowering your right leg. Inhale to rise. Exhale to straighten your left leg. Coming onto fingertips, crawling towards your foot. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, start to rebend that front leg. Take your hands inside your foot, bringing your knee back, sinking back into child's pose. Pausing here for a full breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Shifting your weight back forward, hands one palm print forward, pushing up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg straight up behind you. Look through your hands. Exhale, step it through, lowering your left knee, untucking those feet. Inhale to rise. Exhale to straighten your leg, coming onto fingertips, crawling towards your foot. Inhale here. Exhale, let it out. Rebending that leg, hands inside, bringing your knees together, sinking back into child's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Shifting your weight forward. Hands one palm print forward, pushing up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg straight up behind you. Looking through your hands. Exhale, step it down gently. Lower your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale to rise. Exhale to start to straighten that left leg. Fingertips crawling towards your foot. Pausing when you've reached your edge. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it out. Rebending that leg, taking your hands inside your foot. Bringing your knee back towards your other knee, parting your knees wide, sinking back into child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shifting forward. Taking your hands one palm print forward, tuck your toes, lift your knees, pushing back into downward dog. This time we'll stay here for a moment. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. From here, shifting both of your heels towards the right like we did to begin class. Now coming just onto your right hand, taking your left hand up towards the sky. Make sure your wrist is stacked underneath your shoulder. If this is too intense, you can always lower down one knee. Reach up. If you'd like to go further, you can explore stacking your feet or even raising your top leg. Take an inhale here. Exhale, look down, lower back through center and downward facing dog. Now shifting both heels towards the left, bringing your right hand up towards the ceiling. Staying here, perhaps lowering a shin, or if you'd like to go into more challenged strength and balance, stacking your feet, or even lifting your leg. Take an inhale wherever you are. Exhale, look down and lower. Coming back through center, downward facing dog. Looking through your hands as you start to walk your way to the front of your mat, taking a generous forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. grabbing onto your block, placing it in between your thighs, like so. Your block is your friend, so take it with you on this journey. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and start to walk carefully with your block into downward facing dog, taking your time. Inhale in downward dog. Exhale, release. Now taking your hands to your feet, taking your time, walking towards your feet. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Now starting to carefully walk your hands towards the front of your mat, coming into plank. And then from here, walking your hands back towards your feet, taking your time, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. Start to walk your hands slowly into plank. Hold on to that block. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Take your time. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time coming down onto your knees carefully. Dropping your block. Now placing it in between your feet. Coming into hero's pose for a moment, resting your hands on your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind you. Take a forward fold as you draw your hands upward. Lower your chin. Inhale to come back up. Exhale to release your hands. One more fun journey with our blocks. Removing your block, coming to a seat. Okay. Taking your block in between your feet, coming into boat pose. Okay, in boat pose, we're having integrity in our spine, lifting with our heart, taking your hands out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale to lower, coming onto the lowest part of your back, but keep your feet elevated and your hands elevated. Take an inhale here. Exhale, high boat. Now in the breath count. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Last time, inhale, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Take your block, bring it overhead, and lower all the way down and overhead. Release your block just for a moment as you take your hands out to the side like a T or into goalpost arms, bending at the elbows, letting your shoulders relax, softening on the ground beneath you. Bend one knee at a time, placing the soles of your feet on your mat, and then take the soles of your feet together as your knees part wide. Noticing the rise and fall of your breath. Feeling the openness of your heart in this very receptive pose. Receiving all the good vibes, all the funky vibes. Sliding your hands along the ground to the outsides of your legs and gently helping your knees back to center, hugging them in now, drawing your shins in towards your body. Rolling side to side, rocking side to side, releasing your lower back. Lowering both feet now back onto the mat, taking a moment to cross your right foot over your left thigh, taking your right hand to your right thigh, gently applying forward pressure. Peeling your left foot off the mat, interlacing your fingers behind your left thigh. Continuing to encourage your right knee away from you as you draw gently in with your left leg. Take an inhale here. Perhaps drawing circles in the ceiling with your foot. Pick a direction and switch the direction. Lowering down, placing both soles of your feet back on the mat. From here, pushing through the soles of your feet as you peel your back off the mat, reaching overhead. See if you can find your block. Don't forget your friend. And then sliding the block on either the lowest setting or the second lowest setting on your sacrum, the lowest part of your back, and resting there in a supported bridge pose. Nice open heart opener, gentle back bend. And then pushing again through the soles of your feet, lifting as you remove your block. And then very slowly lowering back down to your mat, one vertebrae at a time. When you have lowered all the way down, crossing your left foot over your right thigh, gently pushing that left leg away. Flexing your left foot slightly to protect your knee joint, and then peeling your right foot off the mat, interlacing your fingers behind your right thigh, encouraging your left knee away from you. Using your breath to soften into this shape. Lifting that right foot perhaps and drawing some circles in the air. Reversing your circle. Lowering your feet back down onto your mat, taking your feet now the width of your mat as you windshield wiper, lowering both knees towards the right for a moment, coming back through center, lowering both knees towards the left, releasing your lower back. Let's do that again. Inhale through center, exhale towards the right. Inhale through center, exhale towards the left. Back through center. Bringing your knees in towards you one last time, giving them a squeeze. Bringing now your forehead up towards your knees, rounding through the spine. And then taking both feet and hands up towards the ceiling as you lower your head back down. Find your block one last time, keeping it in your hands up towards the ceiling. Keep your lower back imprinted firmly on your mat as we lower for the count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up. This time block in between feet and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7. Make each second count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down, and you are done. Done with the funky. Moving all props aside as you settle into Shavasana. Letting your hands relax, your arms relax alongside your body, palms facing upward. Release your ankles, release your feet. Soften your entire body onto the ground beneath you, letting it melt. Softening your shoulders, softening your forehead, your expression. Noticing the warmth that you've created in your body, the vibrational quality of your palms. allowing a smile to appear on your face. And then make a face like you just ate a grapefruit. Like, oh, how dare she say I should smile right now? Okay, super sour grapefruit. Bleh. Okay, make that face. And then completely soften your face. Now, no expression. Take another inhale, this time imagining it starting from your toe tips, going all the way up to the crown of your head. Feeling with love, levity, happiness, joy. And then exhale all the way from crown of your head down to your toes. Rolling onto your side, pausing there for a moment, maybe making a pillow with your forearm. And then when ready, pushing yourself up to a comfortable seat as we conclude our class together on this fine day. Remembering to hydrate, go get that nice, cool glass of water after this more high tempo vinyasa flow class. Inhale, let's reach up one more time. Take all the goodness. Take all the goodness. Exhale, bring it to your heart where you've earned it. Namaste.